Hey everyone, so I decided that wanted to do some bird tour videos. Like last winter I did some equipment tour videos. Actually I didn't finish doing them. We'll get back to that hopefully soon, but now the trouble is when I put everything away this winter I shuffled some stuff around, so some stuff that you haven't seen is in sheds that I already did. Anyway, onto the birds, I suppose. We'll talk about equipment later. First one up here is we're going to go through the pigeons, and going to show all the different kinds of pigeons I got. And I'm obviously no pigeon expert. This is actually my first year raising pigeons. Got my first 10 in February, and I've added how many different kinds, and then them first 10 that I got had a handful of offspring, and some of them I got rid of, some I kept, whatever had patterns that I liked. So anyway, here's the first bunch. So this setup, oh, doggone it. So this little cage here, I actually built this with the purpose of using it for broody hens for hatching stuff, which I did do that. It's just now I got some pigeons in here instead for the time being. There's a door in the front and the back. And what I got in here is red-spangled Polish lynx. Real nice looking birds with that spangling or whatnot. Definitely a larger pigeon as well. This is an older pair. And this, I'm hoping, is a young pair, as the one that's more white, I believe, to be the male, is a male, and then this one, I think, is a hen. They don't seem to fight, but the male kicks the hen out of the back part at night. And then here, this is also a pair as well, a little bit older. It's a red male and a yellow female. I really like, when it comes to pigeons, I'm really a big fan of the yellow color. So on to the next bunch. Okay, so hopefully this shows up relatively decent. So in this here we got a pair of short-faced helmets. They're kind of my crabby little bulldogs. They're always grunting at me. Red male and a yellow female. And then here's a pair of parlor tumblers. They hatched out a little one here a few days ago. I know little ones in the winter is kind of a no-no. They, had some pigeons on nests when it was decent out yet, so I kind of just let it ride, and I figured if they hatched it out, then after a while we can move them with the little one to get them in the heated shop. Okay, down here's another young Polish lynx male, and then I got 2 yellow and 2 blue helmets. The blues are a real nice looking color too, and the yellows. I don't know, I like my helmets, so I got a bunch of them. And here's another cage full of excuse me, some red helmets. Real nice looking birds. These are actually from 2 different sources in here. Oops. They definitely sit like to grunt at me some too. Really kind of, I don't know, the little tooth on the back of their head, just kind of something else, I guess. I kind of like that look too. I'm sure we'll find out as we go through all these videos that you'll find out I like lots of looks. There's Rusty. Hey, Rusty. And of course we got Minnie. Yeah, and there's Minnie too. Those are my two Australian Shepherds. My yard dogs. So here's my pigeon loft that I actually constructed this out of old pallet racking. I actually did it, you know, two different pallet rackings, and I bolted them together in the middle to, you know, pretty much make it a double wide. So these are my roller pigeons. Flying rollers, I guess, to be exact. These were my first 10 that I started out with, and then some bunch of their little offspring. And then there's also a couple, 3 red helmets in here as well. That one in the doorway there is actually a helmet roller cross. Kind of like that one because it actually, you know, with my rollers, I didn't have a lot of red or yellow. They're all mainly blacks, browns, and grizzleds. So that was kind of nice to get some other coloring in there. Those are actually siblings, those two. I mean, I ended up with that one, if you'd consider that a yellow, but it just is so little. That nesting box get up, that's actually a old garage cabinet turn on its side, and I use pallet wood to make into the boxes. Crud. It's like somebody wanted to start a nest again, and we'll have to take those away. Okay. Oops. Here's my other pigeon loft. This is actually an old fish house. An old homemade fish house that I converted into pigeons, or for a pigeon loft. You know, got air intake on the bottom, got an open window there too. And then there's a vent in the roof as well. There's a pair of Russian tumblers. Really, I like them birds as well too. They got the little tuft on the back of the head, like the helmets, and then feather foot as well. Then there's a handful of West of Englands in here. And then homers, there's a bunch of homers in here, just miscellaneous colors. And then some archangels. I was told when I got the archangels that the pattern is called fox. There was one kind of sitting there. I'm using a camera that it's an action camera with no zoom, so it's kind of hard to really focus on any one bird in particular. But like there's a bald head. I'm going to see if adjust my camera here a little bit, and I've got it on a tripod. I mean, there's like an opal bar. It's actually, I believe, a pair of opal bars. That West of England there's got red bar. That's the fox archangel pattern. Here's another close up of that. Nice red and white West. then, so the nesting, the one thing I really, dang it. The one thing I really liked about this fish house was the back end that they had built on for like extra storage was like almost perfect to turn into little nesting boxes. So what I did was I tore all the guts out and redid the top shelf, and then I added these nesting boxes, which actually is just boards nailed together, and they're just sitting there. There's no back and there's no bottom. So when it comes time to clean these out, all I got to do is lift the dividers out, and that's it. I got a lip here I should have really cut off, but then to clean it out, everything just has to get scraped forward. They're out. Them homers, there's two yellow ones. One's almost all yellow, and one actually is all yellow. Real nice looking birds. Now the lighting, I suppose, in here isn't really the best either for this. So anyway, that's all my pigeons that I have. Got some other kinds I'd like to get a hold of that I got in mind, but in time. I think, what is it right now? I'm sitting at about 84 pigeons already, and I haven't even been raising pigeons for a year, so kind of like chickens, really easy to get out of hand. Anyway, that's it for now. Till next time, thanks for watching.